Okay, settle down. What is this, an audience or a hockey team, huh? You folks probably heard the story by now. I think this gives sports and hockey players all over the world a black eye. Members of the men's U.S. Olympic team, reportedly now, when they were leaving the Olympic Village in Nagano, trashed their rooms, just destroyed their rooms. Now, I warned those guys before they left. I warned those guys. I said, whatever you do, don't hang out with my mother. By the way, to the young man from Connecticut, I know we didn't get your question. Call me over the weekend, all right? Sorry, the Q&A. Wow. Are you worried about this? It looks like now we're getting closer and closer to a war with Iraq. And you know what they're doing? They're now over in Iraq. They're drafting that Saddam Hussein, that madman. He's drafting Iraqi civilians into the army. And I think that explains why it was virtually impossible in New York City today to get a cab. Maybe I'm mistaken. But and then yesterday, did you hear about this? Yesterday, they arrest two guys in Las Vegas with a briefcase full of anthrax. Two guys in Las Vegas with a briefcase full of anthrax, and authorities are not sure where these guys got the anthrax, you know, and I'm thinking, well, hell, I've been to Las Vegas, you know. Maybe a casino buffet? I don't know. Oh. Maybe a showgirl? I don't know. You can... Oh. But one of the guys arrested was named Larry Wayne Harris. Larry Wayne Harris. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, isn't this the name of every right-wing radical nutcase that has ever been arrested in the history of mankind? Larry Wayne Harris. 3 names, and the middle one is Wayne. Look out! So here's what these geniuses were planning on doing. They were going to launch a bacterial attack on the New York City subway system. Going to launch a bacterial attack on the New York City subway system. Sorry, boys, you're too late. Someone beat you to it. You folks still excited about the Monica Lewis White House sex scandal, gate controversy scandal? Are you tired of the Monica Lewis White House sex scandal? Huh? What'd I say, Lewis? Lipinski. You tired of that one too?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, not me. I can't, I like hearing about other people having sex. You know, it's fun. But now, President Clinton's approval rating is starting to drop. That's right. It's starting to drop. You know, right at the height of the sex scandal with Monica Lewis or Lewinsky, whoever, pick one, his approval rating was very high, and now it's starting to drop, and White House advisors are so worried, and they say if it gets any lower, they're going to fix him up with another intern. Oh. So I don't know. Hey, boys, how you doing? Zippy, nice to see you, buddy. It's fun whenever President Clinton comes to the tri-state area, and yesterday, you know, President Clinton was in New Jersey yesterday. Were you aware of that? Well, you can cut the apathy in here with a knife, can't you? Yeah, President Clinton was over in New Jersey hosting a fundraiser. And, you know, I'm sure it was a very nice day. I think it probably was a very nice change of pace for everyone, you know, to see President Clinton with his hand out for a change. Ladies and gentlemen, don't be discouraged by any of this. We have a delightful program for you tonight. Oh, my God. Olympic gold medal winning figure skater Tara Lipinski is on this program. My mother. The first athlete, I believe the first man to win a gold medal at the Winter Olympics this year for the United States in the moguls, the downhill moguls. Boy, by the way, the downhill moguls are tough, but don't kid yourself. The real tough event is that uphill mogul. Woo! Gold medal champion Johnny Big Air Moseley on the show tonight. Big Air Moseley. Johnny Big Air. Johnny Big Air was a rebel, and he Now, you're saying to yourself, that's pretty good. You got two gold medal winning champions on the show. Johnny Big Air Moseley, in addition to being on the program, right outside on 53rd Street. In fact, we have a shot of it now. Can we take a shot of it? Look at that. You see what I'm saying? Reminds me of the last time you and I went to Action Park. That was fun. It was a nice day. Yeah. Johnny Big Air Moseley will be jumping off of there and showing you why they call him Johnny. No, why they call him Big Air, right there on 53rd Street, ladies and gentlemen. So now get ready. I'll give you a second to load up the VCR at the house there. Okay, all right. Okay, there you go. We have another installment of one of our favorite segments on the broadcast, Stupid Pet Tricks, on the show this evening. And live via the old CBS satellite, My Mom. Ladies and gentlemen, here's our musical director, Paul Big Air Schaefer. There you go. What we have out there is a Max Air ski jump. It's 40 feet high, ladies and gentlemen, and not so very far from now, Johnny Big Air Moseley will launch himself into the night air out on 53rd Street. It's 60 feet long, and you know, we started off the Olympics a couple of weeks ago showing this event, and I think this is a lovely thing. And granted, it's not an Olympic event yet. It's a demonstration sport, but I believe the next time they have the Winter Olympics, you're going to see this, and I think it's going to be a favorite. Ski jumping dogs. Anton, here we go. Let's just show you how this works. Look at that. Well, you see, that's why it's only an exhibition sport. They just don't have the bugs worked out of it. And then, of course, we have look at that, the speed skating dogs. Look at that. Look at that thing. One's just getting warmed up. Whoa! Look at that. Look at that. Okay. All right, now tonight, I understand this is the medal round of something we haven't seen before. This is the biathlon dog. We have a St. Bernard Enzo from Italy. This is the biathlon competition for dogs. Here we go. This is where they ski and shoot. There's the dog, and it's running. You know, if you watch the Olympics, Paul, you'll back me up on this. The backbone, of course, you have your athletics, your athletes in the competition, but the backbone of any competition is the judges, because without the judges, you know, it would just be like a bachelor party. And I don't know what that means. But you have to have judges, and of course, when you watch the Olympic sports, you get accustomed to the scale, which is like
1 to 6.
1 to 6. 1 being not very good. That's what I would get. I would get like a 1.
Yes.
Hosting here tonight, my marks would be like a 1. 1.2.
Then I got a 1.
1.3. Oh, it's a 2-0 from the U.S. judge. But
nice. But basically,
it's all political. But the highest, what you're shooting for in these events is the 6. It's a standard of 6.0 being a perfect score. Well, we got to thinking, it's such an integral, important part of the Olympics. Well, let's find out who these Olympic judges are, you know, see what they're made of, and spend a day with them. So we got a bunch of them together before the Olympics and went around New York City with these Olympic judges, you know, just seeing how they operate, judging things. Here, take a look. Hi, I'm here in the lobby of the Ed Sullivan Theater building with 6 Olympic judges. Why don't you folks go ahead now and tell us your home countries.
USA.
Russia.
Sweden.
India. Japan.
Italy.
And now, we're going to spend the day judging stuff. Ready? Let's go.
We are judges, that's what we are. We are judges, that's what we do. We're from 6 countries, and we judge things.
We would like 6 burrito supremes, all right?
Okay, no problem.
Just pray that one day we'll judge you. Judges from near and far, keeping judging society.
Our names are Angela,
Gregory, Gentle, Panicker, Yoshio, and Steve.
Yoshio, and Steve.
I'd like to test drive the Chevy Cavalier.
Sure.
We are judges, that's what we are. We are judges, that's what we do.
I need like 3 cartons of Marlboros.
Sure.
We're from 6 countries, and we're judge states. Just pray that one day we don't judge you. When you see something and you're not sure if it's good, pick up the phone and call us right away. We know you'd like to judge it yourself if you could, but believe us, brother, madness lies that way.
You know, what we had in mind was a Simmons beauty rest.
I have one right over here.
We are judges.
You describe it as being firm? It's not hard, is it? So
An excellent fit.
We comprise a healthy ethnic mix.
On a scale from 1 to 6.
Big nut, big nut,
We are judges.
Oh, come on, this crap's funny.
6 countries, and we judge states. Just pray that one day we don't judge you.
you know what? I think maybe this one is just for the men.
We are judges from near and far.
Hey, here's something that might be fun. Let's take a moment now to hear all of our judges say the word "Lutz."
Lutz.
Lutz.
Lutz. Let's. Lutz.
Lots.
Steve's a piece of cake. Vincenzo's scores are always a surprise.
What do you think of that guy?
Billy and Yoshio.
Gregory, 2.9. That's a pretty low score. What's that all about?
I do not trust him.
That's right. I am a bastard in disguise.
We are judges, that's what we are.
Make it just forever. Friendship never ends.
Just pray that one day they don't judge you.
Where's Gregory and Panicker?
Don't judge you.
Here they are, the 6 judges who helped us out. We'll be right back with Stupid Pet Tricks, Johnny, Big Air Moseley, and Tara Lipinski.
I sommar blir det fest med Luciano Pavarotti på Stockholms stadion. En Italien-inspirerad galakväll den 16 juni med mat, dryck, atmosfär, spännande underhållning och skön musik. För biljetter direkt hem i brevlådan, ring Nordic Box Office 0200 24 23 24. Biljetter för avhämtning, ring Globen 08 600 34 00.
Viasat Guld presenterar TV1000, Sveriges snabbast växande filmkanal.
Promise me you'll come back for me.
I promise. TV1000 visar biografsuccéer, sportevenemang och livekonserter dygnet runt. Med Viasat Guld får du TV1000 plus hela 14 andra exklusiva TV-kanaler för oslagbara 219 kronor per månad.
That is brilliant.
Beställ Viasat Guld nu. Ring 08 52 20 00 00.
Det finns något där som de vill att jag inte ska se.
Det finns många här som anser att det där är ingenting att hålla på och rota i.
Finanstidningen Karriär, större än Dagens Nyheter på platsannonser. Varje onsdag. Fråga i Pressbyrån.
Nu kan du som en av de första i Europa ladda hem information från internet via satellit. För en uppläggningsavgift på 495 kronor kan du öka din hastighet upp till 10 gånger. För dig som har en Pentium-dator, ett modem och en parabol, beställ Connect to Internet satellit. Ring 08 52 20 00 00. För mer information se TV3-text sidan 687.
Webshoppersclub.com. Join the retail revolution.
Årets första hits, Pophits 99. 19 nya superlåtar. Pophits 99. Pophits 99 från Absolute Eva Records.
Chris O'Donnell söker sommarjobb.
What do you want here?
I want a job.
A destination, New York City. She's wearing florals. They did okay. Ogilvy's sister sold.
It's amazing.
Man kan lära sig mycket av en blind man.
I don't know whether he shoot you or adopt you.
How much of a choice is it, sir?
Al Pacino i En kvinnas doft, torsdag 21:10 på ZTV.
On the show tonight, my mother from Nagano, Japan, will be talking with gold medal winner Tara Lipinski, and right outside here, the Ed Sullivan Theater building on 53rd Street, Johnny Big Air Moseley. And look, kids, look, the urine-proof mat is in place. And that could mean only one thing. It's time once again for a little something we call stupid pet tricks. Yeah, right. Little tricks, little stunts, little things people have taught their animals. Do me a favor, please. A nice welcome for Helene, Juice, and Molly. Helene, come on out here. Hi, Helene.
Hi.
Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Come right over here. Where are you from, Helene?
I'm from Pittsford, New York.
I'm sorry, Pittsford?
Pittsford.
Where
it's
is
about
Pittsford?
20 minutes out of Rochester.
This is a very nice dog. What kind of dog
Thank
is
you.
Molly?
She's a Jack Russell Terrier.
Oh, Jack Russell Terriers
She's
are
a-
good dogs, aren't they?
Oh,
Yeah,
she's...
they're hunters. They like going for raccoons.
Oh,
and
yes.
stuff. Yeah, yeah. Hello, baby. Hello. Will she bite my face off?
No,
Hello.
I don't think
Hello,
so. She'll
baby.
kiss you if
Hello.
anything.
Oh, a little kiss. Liver. Yes. Hello, baby. I don't think I've ever met anybody whose last name is Juice. Is that actually your name, or just
It's really
show
true.
business?
It
really,
was,
Juice?
Oh, we're not in show business.
Oh,
We're
not. What the hell are we doing in a theater then?
Oh, well, maybe.
Hello, baby. Hello, hey, baby.
Helene, what will you and Molly do for us this evening here?
Well, Molly helps me out when I have to sneeze.
All right. In the cold and flu season right now.
Oh, you bet.
Yeah, all right.
She's been doing a lot of work.
May I help you and the doggy do something here? About a drum roll, music, anything?
That won't be necessary.
Okay, here we go.
Thank you, though.
All right. Putting Molly down on the urine-proof mat. Here we go.
Molly, achoo! Get it, Mom!
Here, come on, Molly. There, put the thing there. There you go. Very nice. Helene and Molly. Let's take a look at that in slow motion, instant replay. Nice meeting you. Great job. Thank you very much. There you go. And by the time you get that tissue, it's doubly sanitary. It's been licked and kicked. Okay, here we go. Say hello to now Laura Reisinger. Laura, come on out here and say hello to the folks. Reisinger. Hi, Laura. How are you? Nice to see you. Do you know one another? Where are you from?
Jacksonville, Florida.
Jacksonville, Florida. You look very familiar to me. Have we ever met before?
I don't know about that.
Oh, you have a very pleasant-looking face. Nice to have you with us. And this is your dog. I know for a fact. Time to change that flea collar. This is a border collie. Is that right?
You got that
right.
right.
And border collies, all they want to do is everything. Yes. That's all they want to do. They want to do everything every minute of their lives, don't they? Right. They wear you out after a while. Like he's getting ready to do something now.
Yes.
In fact, I bet you this dog could get you a tissue. Hey, achoo! Give me a. And maybe some NyQuil. Give me a tissue and some. Did I tell you to get me a Kleenex? What's the matter with you? All right. This is Connor, the border collie, and you're an elementary school teacher. Good for you. That's hero's work. Keep it up.
Thank you very much.
The kids get on your nerves, don't they?
Oh, never.
Really?
They're lovely.
What grade do you teach?
Third grade.
Oh, third grade. So they're not quite punks yet, are they?
Not yet.
Oh, hey, all right. What do you want to sing with the band? He's dying for a job. He's just looking for chores. I'll tell you what, bring my car around, will you?
Quiet.
Trying to do a show here. Relax, the girls are coming. What is the trick you're going to do, Laura?
Connor's he plays ball all by himself.
Yeah, see, there you go. The dog plays ball by himself. All right, here we go. And I'll just be here. Do you need the music? You need a...
Not a thing.
Don't like the looks of
Connor,
Paul.
that'll do.
There's Connor, the border collie. Great dogs. Here we go. All right.
Prep.
Put it right in. There you go. Now. Oh, now what? Ooh, whoa. He'd do that all night, wouldn't he? There it is in slow motion, instant replay. Take a look. Nice going, Connor. Atta boy.
That'll do.
Good doggy, good doggy. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a safe trip back to Florida. Laura Reisinger. Connor. You know, I don't mean to make this all about me, but when I was a kid, we built one of these things for one of my uncles, and I'm telling you, he would do that all day. He loved it. Could not get enough of that. Yeah. I don't think this has ever happened before. I'm told now. Is that right? The next pet trick is coming to us not here in the theater, but from Japan, in Nagano, where the Olympics are. And our good friend Biff Henderson, who's over there with my mother, is going to be bringing us the next trick. Biff, can you hear me? Biff Henderson, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing, Biff? Biff, can I get you a tissue?
Well, I had one. I don't know what happened to it. No, yes, you can, Dave, please.
All right. Biff, you have a trick for us over there. What is it?
Dave, I have a Dalmatian that can ride a bicycle.
A Dalmatian that can ride a bicycle. Okay, whenever you're ready, let's take it away. Biff Henderson, live from Nagano, Japan, and a Dalmatian riding, dog, bicycle riding, whatever.
Right. Okay, Momo.
That's something, isn't it? We could take a look at that again in slow motion, but I think it was in slow motion, so there's no point in doing that again. Is that it? Are we done there? There it is, ladies and gentlemen, that stupid Petrick. We'll be back with the top 10 list, Johnny Big Air Moseley and Kara Lipinski. That black dog is going to win medals the rest of his life. Take a look at the form. Look at the way that dog leans. Look at this. Wow! Tara Lipinski will be here. Johnny Big Air Moseley right out there on 53rd Street in My Mom. I have a little thing we were screwing around one day. Remember this, Paul, a couple of days ago?
Yeah.
Just an ordinary blue card. It's, what is that, like a 5 by 7 or something like that?
Something like that.
All right, now here, Anton, help me out here. And sometimes you get the right kind of card with certain aerodynamic properties. They can really, they take off and they fly a lot farther than you think. Keep your eye, do me a favor, just keep your eye on the blue card. Here we go. Okay. Whoa, look at that. Whoa!
Sprinters, he'll skate a mid to high 36, and he goes down in the first turn.
So he is down. Postma is down. Now Strong must finish.
There, did you see that? Unbelievable, isn't it? You see that blue card, Paul? You have to be very, very careful. I hope they didn't deduct any points from that guy. Ladies and gentlemen, here in my right hand is the old top 10 list. Let's go. All right, from the home office in Wahoo, Nebraska, the category tonight, top 10 sumo wrestler pickup lines. Top 10 sumo wrestler pickup lines. These are the giant, huge, behemoth athletes from Japan. Here, now to help us with the presentation of tonight's top 10 list, from the Olympic Sumo Training Center in Waimanalo, Hawaii, Ichiro Bano. Ladies and gentlemen, come on out, Ichiro. Category top 10 sumo wrestler pickup lines. Here we go. Number 10.
They call me Don Juan in a diaper.
Number 9.
I'm a 400-pound hunk of burning love.
Number 8.
Let's enjoy the traditional Japanese custom of getting it on.
Number 7.
Wanna wrestle?
Number 6.
I may look tubby, but I got an ass like a jackhammer.
Number 5.
People say I look like a young Paul Newman.
Number 4.
Wanna do it with a fat guy?
Number 3.
I'm 3% muscle, 50% fat, and 100% sex machine.
You know who would like this guy?
Who is that?
Martha Stewart. Number 2.
You can be on top.
And the number 1 sumo wrestler pickup line.
I've got Mount Fuji in my pants.
In a couple of minutes, Johnny Big Air Moseley out there on 53rd Street, and I just hope to God you've cleaned the heads on your VCR. In fact, if you have a tape, a head cleaner tape, just load it in right now and I'll wait. Yeah. Last week in Nagano, our guest won the moguls competition. This stuff is insane, becoming the first American to bring home a gold medal for these Winter Games. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Olympic champion Johnny Big Air Moseley. Johnny! Hey, Johnny, how are you? Good to see you. You all right? Yeah, come on over there. Nice to see you. Congratulations. It was, it was very exciting to talk to you that day right after you had won the competition. And I think you were the first American to win a gold in this Olympics. Was that how that worked?
That's what they said.
Yeah. Let's take a look at this thing. That's a very nice, this is a very nice medal, isn't it? You proud about it? Oh, they got a lot of stuff going on here. No, I better not. All right, maybe. Thank you very much. Here we go, Anton. That is beautiful. Congratulations. Johnny, how old a guy are you anyway?
22.
22 years old. How long in your mind have you been thinking about the Olympics? When did this become a possibility for you?
When I was 10 or 12, that's when it actually became a sport, so that's when I could start thinking about it for reals. But I still didn't make it too much of my goal then. It was when I made the U.S. ski team and saw the '92 Olympics in Albertville that I said, I'd like to win that.
Yeah. Was this one of those things where at some point in your life you realized that here's something that I love doing, here's something that I'm pretty good at, and I can become world famous by doing something that I love and that I'm pretty good at? That must have been a wonderful revelation for you, huh?
That was the revelation, but it wasn't necessarily... when I got into it, it wasn't because of that. It was because I just had so much fun skiing. It's just that kind of sport. I don't think of it as being able to win. And of course, later I did, especially at the Olympics when I saw
You're Mr. Big Shot now. Don't kid yourself. You're Mr. Big Shot now. Johnny Big Shot Big Air Moseley. Big Air Big Shot. What the hell is a mogul exactly? What are we talking about with this? I've heard this term all my life, and I have no idea what it is. What does it mean, mogul?
Well, when you get snow with no moguls on it, it's just when people are trying to turn, crashing and stuff, and they build up the snow in a pile. Then I ski through that.
Right, but why do they call them moguls?
I don't know. That's a good question.
And when they make a course like that, who puts them up there?
A course like Japan, they've got just a million Japanese people out there just shoveling around. Shoveling ice.
What kind of a kid were you? Pretty nice kid? Trouble? Were you trouble as a kid?
I was a little bit of a troublemaker, but not too much. I was just, I was clueless, mainly. I was just clueless.
And your folks, do they ski as well?
Yes, my dad spent a lot of time in Puerto Rico. That's where I was born.
Yeah,
and
really?
he skied before he went there. So I think what happened is when he got back to the States when I was 2 years old, he was intent. That was all he was going to do was ski. So he got us up there with him, and that was it.
Now, what is, when we're looking at this thing, because it looks to me like you are just a one breath from being completely out of control. This is barely controlled mayhem, is what this looks like to me. Because every part of you is...
It's like looking at a Cadillac from the side when it's going over a bumpy road.
Yeah, I guess in a certain respect it is. Forgive me for being ignorant about this, but what is it you can do that makes you so good at that others can't do? What is the key to this event? What makes you good? Is it balance? Is it strength? Is it speed? What is it?
It's training, a lot of training. I think anybody could do it if you put the amount of time that I put into it and the amount of analytical studying. But it involves a lot of flexibility.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you strike me as a bookworm. So now, are you going to be like on a Wheaties box? Or are you going to? How does this work now? Because this is a huge deal, and you're still in competition in the World Cup. Is that right?
Right. I'm leading the World Cup, so I'm going to go try to finish that off. But the paper said that I wasn't fit for a Wheaties box, more like an underwear ad or something like that.
Oh, wow.
I didn't believe it. That's what it said.
Well, good for you. I hope that underwear thing works out, I suppose. But now, where is the next competition?
First I go to Sweden and then to Austria. So I have 2 competitions, middle of March, a couple weeks.
So now what is it going to be like when you return to Europe to finish up the competition as the Olympic champion? This is going to be nuts, isn't it?
I hope so. I think it ought to be. We'll see. I don't know. The Europeans may hate me. I beat a kind of French guy, so...
You beat kind of a French guy.
Right.
What did you do right after? I know your family was over there when we talked to you. Now, was it just crazy? Was it a big party? Go nuts?
It was really cool. We, after the event, I didn't get out of all the morning shows because it was night over there, so I did all these morning shows, and I didn't get out of there till like 11. So I met my family, and by the time I got to them, they were worthless. So, they were just showing me pictures of earlier in the night when they had karaoke, you know?
Spoken like a real champion. The family, worthless. Let's talk about the big thing that you do. Now, what do you call that? What is it? The big mute grab, hang and glide? What do you call that? The big helicopter double twist?
You got it, man. That's it.
and you turn around. It's like a 360, is what it is.
Right. It's 360.
But you grab your skis.
Right in the middle. I reach down and I don't know. I just do it.
Yeah. But is there a reason for grabbing the skis? Is just something cool to do?
Purely style. Yeah. Yeah. That's all. Just for points.
Is it dangerous to do this?
No, it's actually a pretty simple jump for myself. But when you put it in the arena with the Olympics and moguls all around,
it really stands
that's
out.
where it. No, that's where it becomes difficult because it's a whole different situation, right?
Now, are you the first one to do this?
Definitely in an Olympics, definitely in a World Cup, but I wouldn't say I claim to be the first one to ever do it.
Would you consider something else now that you've sort of perfected this in competition? Would you consider some other very dramatic move in the competition?
In the competition, yeah, I think if I did something more dramatic, I'd just add a revolution, do 720 and do that.
Can you do that? Can humans do that? Seriously? If I sneeze, can you get me a tissue? You know, from where we sit, the Olympics, it was good that you came along for this Olympics because your competition and your victory and your gold medal, I think just kind of brought everybody up a little bit. It was great. You sort of energized the event.
All right, I didn't realize that would happen. I think just the whole combination of being the first medal and definitely the jump at the bottom created so much excitement I didn't even realize. Plus the crowd, 12,000 people there with horns and all the flags, and they were playing all different countries.
You're gonna do it again out here on 53rd Street too. It's gonna be just like that again.
You think it's?
I think so. I think it's gonna be very reminiscent of your Olympic victory. And Big Air, you like the name Big Air?
Sure. You made it up, so I have to.
I love the name Big Air. And you know what else I love? The women's hockey team. Are you ready? Are you nervous?
I'm a little bit nervous. I'm way more nervous for this jump than I was at the top of the Olympic.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. In a couple of minutes, Johnny Big Air Moseley out on 53rd Street making that jump. Again, congratulations. It's a great thrill for everybody. You deserve it. Thank you very much, Johnny. We'll be right back with Johnny Moseley, ski jumping, and Tara Lipinski.
Hörni killar, det finns bättre och enklare sätt att träffa tjejer. Ring träffen på 072 555 333 och prata med tjejer från hela landet. Ring nu 072 555 333 för ett enklare sätt att träffas. Vi tjejer, vi ringer gratis.
Jag behöver 5 skådespelare någonstans att vara.
Det enda jobb jag har här, det är på Kumlaanstalten.
Det är perfekt. Det tar jag.
Kliv upp på pallen där.
Det var jag ganska kittlig. Hej, det är jag som tänkte sätta upp en pjäs här.
Herregud.
Vem skulle göra den?
Fångarna. Jag tror faktiskt att många av er vill det här, fast ni inte riktigt vet det än.
Vi tänker sticka. Ja? Och vi behöver din hjälp. Du vill, men du har inte fattat det riktigt än. Inte det rätt?
När man spelar teater på riktigt, på en teater, spela på min gamla teater. Det ska vi ta mig fan göra.
Gå och kolla vad fan håller på med där inne.
Du, jag undrar en sak. Är vi klara så fort vi lärt oss orden? Det står ju här att jag ska ha blå klänning och silverskor.
Så som du gör nu får man alltså inte göra här inne.
Varför ska jag vara neger bara för att jag är svart?
För att chaffisen är neger, det står ju för fan.
Du, jag är inte neger, jag är grek.
Det här är ju inte sant för fan.
In the summertime, when the weather is high, you can stretch right up and touch the sky. When the weather's fine, you got women on your mind. Have a drink, have a drive, go out and see what you can find.
Och så blunda. Ni måste lita på varandra.
Mig kan man aldrig lita på.
Sing along with us, dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Da-da-da-da-da, yeah, we're happy. Da-da-da, dee-da-da-dee-da-da-da-da.
Finanstidningen Karriär, större än Dagens Nyheter på platsannonser. Varje onsdag. Fråga i Pressbyrån.
Riks och Power Hit Radio presenterar Whitney Houston. Lyssna på Riks eller Power Hit Radio och var med i vår stora Whitney Houston-tävling. Vinn en resa för 2 till Whitneys hemstad Los Angeles. Och var med vid tv-inspelningen när hon kommer till Sverige. Lyssna på Riks eller Power Hit Radio för din chans att vinna.
Har du egen parabol och vill fortsätta se TV8 efter den 1 februari? Beställ då Viasats guld- eller silverpaket på telefon 08 52 20 00 00.
Årets första hits, Pophits 99. 19 nya superlåtar. Pophits 99. Pophits 99 från Absolut Eva Records.
Is it raining on 53rd Street? Oh my God. Do you have 2 videotape machines? Oh. All right, turn on the satellite. Let's go live now to Nagano, Japan, and say hello to Mom. Hi, Mom. How are you? Hi, David. Mom, this is your last night in Japan working the Olympics for us, and 4 years ago you were, of course, in Lillehammer, Norway, doing the Olympics for us then. And I just want to say once again thank you for everything, you and everybody over there, Biff Henderson and his wife Carolyn, and the staff and the crew that came with you or traveled with you. Once again, you've made us all look like heroes, and I'll never be able to thank you enough for that. Nice job. Now,
thank you, David.
It looks to me, Mom, like you're in your hotel room. Is that where you are?
I'm at the kiss and cry area where the figure skaters go after their performances to await their scores.
Well, it certainly was quite a night, wasn't it? Did you get to see any of the figure skating?
Yes, it was beautiful.
Uh-huh.
And I have some Polaroids, Dave.
You have Polaroids of the figure skating?
Of me at the skating, yes.
That's right. All right. May we take a look?
Here's one with me with Kevin Costner.
Oh, wait a minute. Why was Kevin Costner there? What was Kevin Costner doing there? Why was Kevin Costner there, Mom?
He was watching the skating.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Kevin Costner loves the figure skating.
Yeah.
Who else do you have?
Me with Chuck Norris.
Uh-huh.
You know, he's Walker, Texas Ranger.
Right. What, are the cameras on your camcorder, the batteries go out on that thing or something?
These are good pictures.
Yeah, thank you.
And here's one of Michelle Kwan skating.
Oh, that's nice, Mom. The detail of that really pops out. It's a nice job.
But she's a very little girl.
Yeah. Apparently, wait till those cameras come out with a zoom lens. So, Mom, I understand now you have an interview with Olympic gold medal winning Tara Lipinski. And if you're ready, we're ready. Roll the tape.
Good morning, Tara. Thank you for coming out this early in the morning after your big night last night.
Yeah, it was pretty exciting.
I'm sure it was. You skated so beautifully.
Oh, thank you.
Is this the best you've ever skated last night, do you think?
I think it was, you know, not just technically, but emotionally, and just, it was just the performance of, you know, the Olympics, and just felt great to be out there and be at the Olympics and enjoying the moment.
Do you have any boyfriends?
No.
No?
No, not yet.
Pretty little girl like you.
Not yet.
Where is home?
Well, I have a home in Houston, and I train in Detroit.
Far apart.
Yeah, but I miss my dad.
I'm sure you do. So.
I think that's mine.
It is.
Here.
Do you like bacon?
Do I like bacon? Yeah, I guess.
Can I see your gold medal? Isn't it? Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, David gave me a gold medal when I came home from Norway.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I feel like I have won a gold medal, too.
Oh,
This is
it's
very
beautiful.
special. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Can I give you a hug?
Sure.
Vern Lundquist, Mr. Figure Skating, right there in a sweater. For me, the highlight of the Winter Olympics. Thank you, Vern. Nice job, buddy. Thank you, everybody. Travel safely back to the United States. Great job. There you go. It's our kids in Nagano, Japan. We'll be right back with Johnny Big Air Moseley making the big jump in the rain on 53rd Street. The moment we've been waiting for. Johnny is outside. He's in position. Are we ready to go? Johnny, can you hear me?
He's over here, Johnny, to the left.
Can you hear me, Johnny? All right?
I can hear you. I'm cool, man.
Johnny, is the rain a problem there?
No, the rain is beautiful. It looks great.
All right, Johnny, anytime you're ready, be very careful. Anton.
This is for you, Dave.
Okay? Yeah. Did you get busted up there?
Oh, I'm bleeding?
A little bit. Here is Johnny.
I ate the mat.
Here. 1998 Olympic gold medal winner. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Dave.
You all right?
I can do another one if you want.
It's up to you. We'll be right back.
Seinfeld presenteras av Viking Line.
Do you know what this is all about? Do you know why we're here? To be out. This is out.